Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, particularly if you're resonating, and if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button and drop a polite little comment in the comment section box below to let me know how you're resonating. I would truly be grateful. Thank you so much. I want to say a massive welcome to all the new subscribers. It's an honor and pleasure to have you, so thank you so much for being here. And I want to say a massive welcome back to all my existing subscribers, and you know I adore you lot with all my heart and soul. Besties Libras, ever, ever, ever. Keep on shining bright like a diamond, Libra, and own your Empress energy like a boss bitch. Male or female is fabulous energy to embody, so own it. Right, Libra, let's see what we got coming in today. Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Right, bottom of the deck, we got 7 of treasure. Waiting. So this is seeds that you planted in the past, ready, waiting to be harvested off the tree. You're kind of in a wait position here because this is stuff that you have like planted, and all you're doing is, like I said, waiting for that to come off. Normally it's a tree, but here you got a treasure chest, and you've got some here, but you still got a treasure chest full. I mean, it could be that your harvest has come in and that you're ready to collect the harvest. Either way, you have to kind of put yourself where you are in the story and switch gender roles around where you need to, right? Right. What have we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know for Libra? 7 of Spears, 7 of Swords. Liar, cheater, thief, con, or somebody who's shady as fuck. So basically the 7 of Swords is somebody who's a liar, a thief, a cheater, or a con. Or they're trying to get away with something without getting caught, but the 7 of Swords will get caught. They carry 7 swords, and in their haste to get away without getting caught, they end up dropping 2 swords down on the floor. And that's evidence that's found. So they get caught red-handed. Do you know what I mean? Well, there's the evidence. Well, the evidence. There's the Empress there sitting gorgeous on her throne, right? Minding her business, right? The Empress is all 4 queens in the deck, right? She's learned to be all 4 queens in the deck. She's the Queen of Swords. She's a cutthroat, no-nonsense Queen of Swords. Her cut-off game is nothing to fuck with, all right? If she's done with you, she cuts you off and don't look back. She's the Queen of Wands. She's the sexiest warrior queen in the deck. She's a warrior queen. She fights her own battles. She gets things done. She's passionate. She's fiery. She's feisty. She's full of like fire. She gets things done. She is the Queen of Cups. She's the most unconditionally loving queen in the deck. All right. The Queen of Cups is, her MO is unconditional love. And that's what she can give to herself and to others she cares about. She could be a mother. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a business owner. Right? She's a wife, a mother, a business owner. And if she's not a wife, she's wife material. She's magnetic. She literally draws everything to her like a magnet. She's very magnetic. She's the other half of a counterpart, a divine counterpart, which is the power couple, the Emperor and the Empress. Where there's an emperor, where there's an Empress, there's usually an emperor. Where there's an emperor, there's the Empress. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, she's usually pregnant, all right? This Empress here is not pregnant, but that means that you're giving birth to new ideas. So if it doesn't involve pregnancy, then you are giving birth to new ideas at the moment. You're in your creative energy, all right? You're probably feeling really creative at the moment and imaginative, getting things done. But she's sitting on her throne looking absolutely fabulously gorgeous. The Empress. Well, somebody is either trying to get away with something from the Empress, because the Empress wouldn't be sitting in her divinity if the Empress was in 7 of Swords energy. All right, that's not the Empress. The Empress has learned her lessons. All right, so she's spiritual. So somebody is trying to get away with something and keep that away from the Empress. What else is coming in for Libra? If you're divine masculine, Libra, you are probably in your Empress energy, or you're dealing with that Empress, or you are the Empress. Take it as it resonates. Right, what else is coming in for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know for Libra? Three of Cups. Celebrating, getting together, celebrating, chinking glasses, dating, reconciliation. Is like just celebrating, just eating and drinking and being merry. Celebrating. You got the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands is, oh God, do I have to do this? Is chemistry, is passion, is sexual chemistry, is sexual tension. It's either a taco or it's a wand. Either way, it's fiery, it's feisty, it's passionate, it's like explosive. It's the thumbs up. So somebody could be dating multiple people, and that might be why the Seven of Swords is there. There's 3 people. And somebody could be dating 3 people. Or this is reconciliation. Or a third-party situation. With the Seven of Swords, that's a liar, a cheater. So what else is coming in for Libra? Right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do we need to know? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Messages for Libra. 5 of Swords, sabotage. But this is ganging up and bitching. There's 3 people ganging up on one person. You've got 3 people in the background ganging up on one person. Right? The 4 of Coral. But this is a marriage, living together, engagements, wedding parties, anniversaries, baby showers, solid, firm foundations. Somebody's bitching at your solid, firm foundation. This is something you've built stable, is solid, is firm, is foundation, is like not going anywhere. And somebody is bitching at you about the fact that you got stability. What else is coming in for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know for Libra? Messages for Libra. The Hierophant, commitment, boss, marriage, a vicar, a pastor, a preacher. This is, I don't think this is Libra's reading, but I'll keep going. This could be God energy, Taurus. I don't think this is Libra's reading, but I'll keep going, like I said. Relationships, marriages, commitments. Your boss. You've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the sexiest dude in the deck. He's full of charisma. He's dashingly handsome. He's full of passion. He's led by the wand. He's full of fire. It's, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and they're full of. So if You could be led by fire, even if you're not a fire sign. You may have that in your chart, or taking on the energy of this fiery, sexy, handsome man. Masculine energy. It could be a feminine, all right? It could still be a feminine in masculine energy. But I mean, I guess you know where you are, Libra. You could be this man, or you're dealing with this man. He's laser focused on you, and normally in the Rider-Waite pick on the Rider-Waite deck, he's holding onto his wand and he admires it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I know I got a good I got a good wand, and he kind of admires it. Whereas he is holding onto his wand, but laser focused. Look how laser focused, watching. Very handsome. And then you've got the star, which is healing. All right, this is glow up energy, shining, healing, wishes being granted, deep healing. Some of you could be in the public eye and just shining. The Ace of Swords, the truth and clarity of a situation. You've spoken your truth, you've gained the truth, 11 o'clock. You've spoken your truth, or you've gained the truth. Or you're giving the truth and clarity about a situation. About Ace of Pentacles, money coming in. 2 aces in the reading. About money coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is new, a new beginning in a financial situation, or something that's is abundant. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. That's a couple. You two are coming out as a couple. A match. The perfect match. These two are so gorgeous looking that they'll walk into a place and they turn heads. All right, the chemistry between them is palpable. They're a gorgeous looking couple, so people look at them because they're handsome or sexy or beautiful. They're fiery, they're feisty, they're passionate, they're full of passion. She's sexy, he's sexy. Together, they make up like it's passion, like off the charts. Like, I mean, I wanted to say smashing, but I mean, that's what it felt like, smashing energy. And we've seen the wand anyway, the Ace of Wands. So you got like a counterpart on the desk, the perfect match. You're coming out as the perfect match. You're matching each other's energy. You're both coming out as sexy as fuck. Right, why is the 7 of Swords there? Which is a negative card, isn't it? 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords is a negativity. Why is the 7 of Swords there for Libra? That's shady shit, shady behavior. Trying to mask who you are, trying to cover up something and trying to get away with it without getting caught. But the 7 of Swords always gets caught red-handed because they leave fucking evidence. So they get caught red-handed. So what are you getting caught celebrating with? I don't know. Let's find out. Why is the 7 of Swords there for Libra? Right, why is the 7 of Swords there for Libra? King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The King of Swords, I mean, it comes out as cold because he takes all of his emotions out of anything. He communicates. He's a very good communicator, but the trouble is he comes out cold as fuck because it's all about the way he communicates. The King of Swords is somebody aloof. It's Gemini's energy, but I mean, I always see it as Aquarius, but you got the star there. It could be Aquarius. I mean, whoever you're dealing with, but whoever this is, it doesn't have to be either. It's just some is energy, and whoever this is embodying the energy of the King of Swords. All right, who's acting like a shady fucker. I mean, it could be a lawyer. I mean, it could be Archangel Michael, but I mean, this to me is coming out across like a man who's taking any emotion out of a situation and kind of talking to you from the head, not the heart, taking all emotions out of the situation, and it comes across cold and uncaring. His sword is down now, so whoever this is, the sword is down. Usually the sword is up in tarots, yeah, you know, a yes. The sword down in tarots, absolute not. It says, mind over matter, doing it by the book, truthful, wise, legal matters, regimented, rational, stern, precise, candid, detached, eloquent. We got Mercury. We've got Mercury retrograde coming up as well on the 9th to the 29th of November. And that's a motherfucker, because I can't speak during Mercury retrograde. I'll stumble. I'm like, fuck over my words. It comes out like I've had a drink. Like I've had a drink. But it just is like your electronics break down. You hit every red light going. If you're late, running late somewhere, you hit every red light. You hit traffic jams. If you're get on a plane, or you're delayed for stupid like 12 hours or somewhat ridiculous, your speech gets fucked up, like your electronics, and you're late. See, the point of Mercury retrograde is the planet Mercury is on its axis, like we are spinning on its axis, but there comes a point in the sky where it looks like, and it is an illusion, it looks like the planet is actually doing the opposite in reverse. It looks like the planet is spinning backwards on its axis, as opposed to being clockwise. It's like going anti-clockwise on its axis. But it's an illusion. It's not actually happening. It just looks like that. If you look through a telescope, it would look like it's spinning backwards. And the whole point of Mercury retrograde is to close cycles out. Anything that no longer serves you, get rid of. And is also there like, don't start new projects during Mercury retrograde, because it's all about closing cycles out and not starting things new. All right. Whoever this is coming in. Is that upside down or out the right way? Oh, that's okay. Okay, well, you're coming out as a matching couple there too. So whoever this is, there's a new beginning. Ace of Wands, Pentacles, sorry. Ace of Pentacles. All right, this is a financial situation. There's an offer on the table. And the Queen of Swords is like, her sword is sideways. Or I'm ready to cut you fucking off. I mean, she doesn't look like she's taking no messing. The Queen of Swords got her cut-off game ain't something to fuck with. She'll cut you off and don't care. I mean, the Queen of Swords could be like, don't call her the ruthless Queen of Swords for nothing. She's ruthless. But she holds the sword of truth, and that's the reason. She's already gained the truth, the clarity. She lets you speak your. So the Queen of Swords is there in the Rider-Waite. She's holding her sword upright, and she's looking at you, and she's saying, she beckons you forward. Come forward at your peril, right? I'm not here to fuck around. Either you speak your truth or get the fuck out. She's already gained the truth because it's there. That's the truth and clarity, all right? She's holding that sword in her hands. And she's saying, on the Rider-Waite, come forward, speak your truth. I will hear you out, hear what you got to say. But bearing in mind, I'm already aware of the truth. So if you lie, you're getting cut the fuck dead. And there ain't no ifs or buts. And as it is, she's sideways. She's contemplating whether to. She's trying to decide whether to cut you off or not. But there's healing there, right? The star again. Aquarius energy. There's healing. This is shining, glowing, being in the public eye, wishes being granted. That's deep healing taking place. Page of Wands is good news coming in from an emperor who's feeling betrayed. An emperor is a fucking boss daddy. There ain't no getting away from that. That's boss man. And actually, that's real sexy energy, because that's somebody who stands on business and gets shit done. Do you know what I mean? He knows what he wants. He's the all four kings in the deck. He's aware of his power. He builds an empire. He's the other half of a counterpart. We've seen the Empress. That's the counterpart. This emperor takes control. Like, see, say for example, like you own your own business and you got employees. You can't be seen as I don't know what we're gonna do here, what we're gonna do there. I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I can't make a decision. That's not an emperor. An emperor has to be seen. He's somebody in authority. He has to be seen as standing on business and making a firm decision, and he can't be seen as going back on it. Right? Otherwise, it just makes him look ridiculous. He's an emperor, and he's an emperor for a reason, because he's learned his lessons. It's sexy as fuck. That's boss man. And that's like, for me, I feel like all swoony with the emperor. It's like, anything for you, emperor. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. What do you want? What do you want? Swoon. He's standing on business. Taking control of a situation. Taking control. But he's speaking, first of all, he's coming in all cold. Speaking like, or he, maybe, I don't know whether he tried to get away with this, 7 of Swords. Whoever this is tried to get away with it. And he might be cold because he's got caught. Because the 7 of Swords always gets fucking caught. And the Queen of Swords may have called it out. Now he's standing on business. Now, like I said, that's sexy. The other half of your counterpart. There's 10 of Swords, though. There was a betrayal. The 7 of Swords, somebody got caught doing something. And there was a betrayal. Right? So, why is 7 of Swords there and the King of Swords for Libra? Why is the 7 of Swords there and the King of Swords there for Libra? Knight of Swords. Yeah, he's angry. Pissed right the fuck off. He's got caught. And now he's pissed off. That's angry communication. Going fucking right off. Charging in and going off. But the truth is being spoken harshly. Harshly. And then everything stops and comes to a complete end. Death and rebirth. But there don't look like with that there ain't any rebirth, because that comes to a complete fucking standstill. Six of Swords, you're moving into calmer waters. That's your spirit team is kind of protecting you. So if you're like if you're in a boat and it's all like the water's all kind of, do you know what I mean, up and down, your spirit team are like, fuck that, we're getting you out of that. We're moving you into calmer waters. And there's reconciliation there. Or you made a judgment. You made a judgment call. 2 of Coins is, I don't know whether I want to reconcile or not. Do I, don't I? Will I, won't I, shall I, shan't I? Or somebody juggled you. Why is the, I haven't asked the question yet, the Hermit, Virgo energy. That could be ghosting. Right, why is the 7 of Swords here, the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords? A lot of fucking sword energy. Right, whoever this is I don't really know how to put that. It's a lot of angry communication. Why is 7 of Swords here, King of Swords and Knight of Swords? That flew out, Tower. Oh, blew it. Oh. That's in reverse. That came, I just turned it up. That was in reverse when it came out and I just turned it upright. I'll read it upright, all right? Because I don't read my cards in reverse. And this is why I always said, if I start now, I'll confuse the situation later on down the line. I'll read it upright. The Tower is somewhat fucking shocking. It comes down. The Tower is there because something is being built on unstable ground to start with, all right? If the Tower is in reverse, that's total destruction and you can't fix it. That's something you cannot fix, all right? That's total destruction in every way, shape, or form. When the Tower just, like, when the Tower comes in upright, is brought down to the ground because there's something is being built on shady ground, which is Seven of Swords. And that's the reason why the Tower comes in and breaks your fucking walls down. Knocks your fucking life apart. Tears it down. It gives you an opportunity to rebuild when it's upright. In reverse, that's total destruction. That's done. Ever. No, never coming back. Two of Cups. Shocking Two of Cups. Love. Two of Cups is two people in love. It's a soulmate. Twin flame soulmate energy. Someone did so much shady. The King of Swords is fucked off, angry, and brought the Tower down. On a Two of Cups. Love. Because somebody took a leap of faith in another direction and somebody else needed to be strong. This is a test. This is a test. The devil in the deep blue sea. This is like a test. Do you choose, because the lovers is a choice, do you choose the divine connection, which is the Emperor, the Empress, the counterpart, the power couple, the spiritual couple? Do you choose that, or do you choose the fucking temptation? Right? That's where the devil comes in. Twin flame. I hate talking about fucking twin flames. It's the most complicated journey you could ever enter. You got a runner, a chaser dynamic. You got one who fucking chases all the time. And then you got one who runs all the time. The one who runs all the time is like fucking running like crazy. And the chaser's chasing. And then eventually the chaser gets fucked off with chasing. So they turn around, they become the runner. And then the runner that was running suddenly turns around and thinks, where the fuck did you go? You're supposed to be right behind me, chasing me. Right? And then they then turn around. So that runner then becomes the chaser, and the fucking chaser becomes the runner. It's a complicated fucking story, and it really gets to me. But the bond between these two is unbreakable. It's an unbreakable bond. You can't fucking break it. No one can. All right? It can be damaged. All right? I'm not saying it couldn't be damaged. It could be damaged, and it may end in a lifetime. If it's a twin flame, you only get one twin flame. That's one soul split into two, and you go your own ways in life. All right? You're joined by a little invisible red ribbon of fate around your little pinky fingers. And it could go all around the world. It can bend, twist, and twirl and fold, but it can never be broken. You are energetically tied to that forever. And you can feel each other. You're in total sync with each other. It's like you're a total mirror image of each other. You could even look alike. You could even look alike and dress alike, speak alike. You got the same fucking outlook in life. You're kind of fluid. When one goes one way, you're both kind of fluid. But you're there to trigger each other's insecurities. And it's a fucking nightmare. You know, my insecurities would be my twin flame strengths, and my twin flame's weaknesses would be my strengths. So you're a total mirror image. The whole point of the twin flame journey is to trigger each other so that you are, you come back, you heal. So you are the best version of yourself. You are then in your divinity. The whole point of it is to raise people's vibrations and to raise each other's vibration and bring the best out in each other. The trouble is, what makes it complicated is you got one that's spiritually ascending and the other don't fucking believe in it, or is toxic, or has their head turned, or goes for the temptation all the time, or lies, or cheats, or steals, or does the shady shit. And that's what separates the twins. They're the envy of fucking couples because the love between them is off the fucking charts. The chemistry between them is off the charts. There's sparks flying. They're magnetically pulled to each other. It's like there is a one of a kind. It's a once in a lifetime out love. You will, once you meet your twin flame, you will never ever ever forget them. You can meet a soulmate after that, but it'll never be your twin, and you're always going to remember your twin. Ever. Like, it'll never go. Ever. And that there's, you kind of come together, then you separate, then you come together, then you separate. It's on, off, shake it all fucking about. Is a nightmare. But the whole point of the separation is for you to both heal in separate. And then when you come back, you're spiritually aligned again. But just as much as you can magnetize each other and be drawn to each other, you can repel each other as well. It's fucking complicated. But if you can get on the same page as your twin, you will never love another person as much as that one. It will be a bond that will never be broken. And when these two are together, it'd be like they're stuck together. Do you know what I mean? Like glue. It's a once in a a once in a lifetime love, an opportunity of a lifetime, and the love of a lifetime. You'll never ever experience a love like that ever again. But the whole point of it is to spiritually ascend, to grow, spiritually grow, and to raise each other's vibration. And they're a power couple dynamic, and together they can conquer the world. But the trouble is getting on the same page, and whether you can or not, and you go through all sorts of fucking tests, and it can be messy, and it's complicated, and it's the most fucking painful thing you could ever go through, because you love each other deeply. The love is deep, more deeper than the ocean. Do you know what I mean? That's why it can be so painful. And then you get fuckers who come along who wants to come in and wants to drive wedges between you both because they get jealous of the chemistry between you both. The love between you both is like, it's like, say for example, you're like all over each other, and you walk in say you're out in public and you're all over each other. It's like, it would piss people off, and they're the forefront of like envy, because people want a love like that. And so they try to drive wedges and divide you. They come in with temptation. The devil's always lurking because they're divine. And the devil hates anything that's pure and white of light. Divine. It's a divine love. Usually they are protected by Archangel Michael. That could be Archangel Michael that's protecting a twin flame union. But I mean, I've been picking up on twin flames the whole time over the last few weeks. Like, I reckon about nearly 2 months. I've been picking up on the twin flames, and it's difficult to decide who your twin is, but because you get fucking false twins, and they're the most foul fucking people you could ever come across. They will damage you and enjoy doing that. Your real twin would never want to hurt you like that. Your real twin is not that toxic. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it can turn toxic, depending on what your dynamic is. You know, if there's cheating going on, for example, or if there's lies with the Seven of Swords. I'm saying that because of the Seven of Swords being in the reading. If there's lies, if there's cheating, if there's stealing and deceiving and acting shady as fuck, trying to lie and get away with it, then of course your situation's fucked from the start then. Do you know what I mean? It's fucked from the start. You're building that on unstable foundations for a start. It's going to come tumbling down. It won't last. It will fall apart, and that'll be that. So this is an opportunity to heal. Again, the star again, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, Leo energy, Aries, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius. This is a wish granted. 3 of Wands is there as well. 3 of Wands, that's looking forward to the future, going on a journey, waiting for your ships to come in. You both see a future with each other, and there's the wand again. See what I mean? It's passion. It's on, whoever this is fire. It's electric. I can't even stop that. That's what it feels like, smashing. Smashing energy. Right, why is the 3 of, what's that? Cups. 3 of Cups here. You ain't gonna fucking believe that. Look at this card where my finger is. The fucking Empress. Oh, I just turned that upside down. 8 of coins. Wow. You've waited forever for that. Oh my gosh. I have to keep it out. I never do that. But they're supposed to be. They were meant to be. All 3 of that fell out together. I caught that one. The Emperor. I was like, what the fuck? I'm speechless. The Emperor and Emperor. That's a meant to be power couple. Divine counterpart. And we just talked about twin flames. And there they are. They came out fucking together. You've been seeing me shuffling, and they're working on this. They're building on this. They're building together. I don't want to put them away. I'm keeping that out because I just love that. Like, that's just very, do you know, that's, over the last couple of months, I have been pulling out, I shuffle the deck, right, pull the deck apart, and as I pull the deck apart, you've got the Emperor this side and the Empress that side. I've been doing this quite a bit. That's crazy. And very beautiful. Wow, I'm keeping that out. Oh, I might actually get another, I might pull a separate reading on that. This may be a longer one, all right? But the point is, you get a lot of information, and these readings are fucking free, so I don't know why people complain about the length. If it's too long for you, watch it in 2 parts. That's all I can say. Right, why is the 3 of Cups here? I'm going to get another deck I have to get up in a minute and get pins and needles sat here like this. But what was I going to say? I'm gonna pull different cards for that. Right, why is the 3 of Cups here for Libra? I mean, you got, they're fucking sexy. Whoever these 2 are is proper sexy. Because you got the counterpart here. You've had the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, so they've had a few words spoken. And now, look. Justice. Gorgeous. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Why is the 3 of Cups here for Libra? The Moon. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Secrets. Somebody secretly dated somebody. That's why the 7 swords there. Somebody secretly dated. That secret's being kept, and there's 3 people in this fucking picture. 7 of Swords is a liar, cheater, thief, a con. Well, there's a counterpart at stake here. I don't know what that fuck is about, but... Eight of Swords, being trapped in your mind. Page of Coins, giving a gift, receiving a gift. Giving a gift of, this person's stuck on you. But there's the Magician. What's the... They're manipulative. They could have breadcrumbed you, and this was your past twin flame soulmate energy again. 6 of Cups. Well, I just feel that this is absolutely a shame, because that is something that don't happen every day. You don't just get that. I mean, I've been pulling it out because that's the energy, but not many people can say they got that. So, 8 of Wands, communication coming in from your past. Having happy, fond memories of somebody from the past. That communication is coming in hot, and then I got to move. I've got pins and needles in my freaking toes now. Hold on. Right. That's communication coming in from your past. Six of Cups is past life soulmate energy, twin flame. That you got history with this person. You could have had up to 6 lifetimes with them. I had this pulled this yesterday, I think, and basically it was saying that somebody may be if it's twin flame, you may dream that you may have a premonition and remember that your past lives together. You may remember that you had lives with this person. You may know. This is loyalty, is innocence and loyalty. Right, why is the Three of Cups here in the Moon? Why is the Three of Cups here on the Moon? Judgment. Could be reconciliation, but they're keeping secrets. Five of Cups, they miss you like crazy. Something's missing you like crazy. They may have lost you, because the Five of Cups talks about loss, remorse, sadness. And that's the truth. You've gained the truth about a situation, and now you're missing someone like crazy. You're feeling sad. You've lost them. Some of you could be in hermit mode. You're dealing with a Virgo. They could have ghosted you because they were juggling. Two of Coins, juggler. And it's caused a lot of fucking arguments. Right, why is the Three of Cups here, the Moon, and Judgment here? Why is the Three of Cups here, the Moon, and Judgment? The World. That could be a new beginning cycle, or like that could be learning lessons, closing a cycle out, beginning a whole brand new cycle. That's travel, distance, a body of water. That's travel. That's travel. Moving on. Eight of Cups, moving on. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you in search of your ninth cup. That's your eighth cup. That's any emotions you felt for people that you don't fucking know, like you don't feel anymore. It's like anything you felt is now gone. So you're walking away. But then you're passionate about something. That's passion, chemistry again. The fire, look at that, like it's on fire. Eight of Swords, somebody can't stop thinking about the passion. And they're like, oh, like you can't, it's like reliving it, constantly reliving it. This person could be blocked. You may have blocked this person because they sacrificed you for another lover. They're single Empress. Single, self-sufficient, looking good, feeling good, smelling delicious. Single and available to date. Single Pringle. Single, ready to mingle. Now somebody misses you like crazy. Why is the Five of Swords there for Libra? Well, listen, if that was what was lost, you'll never get that back again, ever. You'll never get that back again. Is that what was sacrificed? The Emperor, the Empress? Is that what was sacrificed? The counterpart. I mean, he could have got somebody pregnant, and if he did, then... Because that's a pregnancy. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be that she's give birth to new ideas, but that could also indicate pregnancy. Okay, why is the Five of Swords there for Libra? Why is the Five of Swords there for Libra? Ten of Cups, happy ever after. A fairy tale, happy ever after. Somebody's coming in to woo you. I don't quite understand this. It's like, I mean, the Five of Swords is bitching. The Ten of Cups is like happy ever after. Your fairy tale, total emotional fulfillment. You emotionally fulfill each other in every way. And somebody wants to come in and woo you. Mr. Lover, lover. Coming in to sweep you off your feet. But he is actually juggling you with a Queen of Pentacles, a wife, or a mother, or somebody who it could be seen as the Queen of Pentacles. She ain't the spiciest queen in the deck. She's a bit vanilla. Whoever this is juggling you with a Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And they're wooing you, and they're going backwards and forwards with her. And it's caused fucking drama. Seven of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords there and the Ten of Cups for Libra? Okay, well that didn't show. Put that back. Did it go back? Oh, there's two. I'm not putting them all back. Okay, so somebody wants to compete, or somebody tried to make you compete. Force you. You tried to force an Empress to compete. I don't fucking think so. She ain't ever going to do it. The Empress ain't somebody who's going to compete for anyone, ever. So somebody now wants to send you communication, but again, it's competition. And the Empress ain't going to compete for no fucker. Right. Why is the Five of Swords here and the Ten of Cups here for Libra? Why are they fucking coming out two at a time now? Well, that's new love. That's new love. So somebody coming in to give you a gift. This is new love. And it's making you happy. Ten of Cups, happy ever after, and someone's bitching like fuck about it. I don't want two at a time. Make it make fucking sense now. Come on. Okay. Why is the Five of Swords here and the Ten of Cups here for Libra? Page of Swords, spying. Someone spying on you, driving past your house, asking a friend of a friend of a friend, spying on your social media, and stressed right out. They can't sleep at night. Whoever this is, don't sleep. They're stressed out, suffering with stress, worry, and anxiety. They want to send you communication, and then they keep you waiting. Seven of Coins. About a commitment. Again, because they're juggling. This is just fucked up. This, to be honest. Queen of Wands was there. That's the other woman. Queen of Pentacles is the wife, the mother, the one that lives at home. The Queen of Wands is the other woman. Why is the Five of Swords here? The Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords for Libra. Ten of Pentacles. Long-term family life commitment. Marriage. That's wealth and abundance in all areas of your life. I keep getting distracted by the moon. Queen of Pentacles, the wife. Well, this fucker's in reverse. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You wished for this. But this motherfucker's in reverse, but he's winking at you lot. How you doing? The sexy dude. The sexy dude. Five of Wands. Yeah, he's wanting you to compete. He's forcing two women to compete for him. Getting the best out of one and going to the other. Going backwards and forwards. You're getting blocked. Seven of Wands. Blocked. Knight of Coins comes to a standstill. Why is the Hierophant here for Libra? That's marriage. Commitment. I'm not gonna, that's what's at stake here. The Emperor, the Empress, and that's what is being sacrificed by the seams of this. There's a lot playing around. And that's what's going to get sacrificed, the counterpart. The divine union. Right, why is the Hierophant here for Libra? Why is the Hierophant here for Libra? The Ace of Wands. New beginning in a commitment. Is the fucking wand, isn't it, or a taco? Is fiery. Queen of Coins again. She's a wife. She's grounded, she's stable, she runs a business. She's the mother of somebody's children, or the mother. Or she runs a business. But she's the housewife, the homemaker. The one who's at home. And then there's fighting, arguing, competing. Or she's trying to compete with you. But there's communication coming in from some devil fucker. Because she could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. She wants to send you communication. That could be jealousy. Five of Cups, although she misses you like crazy. I don't really understand this, to be honest. This reading is like, it seems a bit fucked up to me. It's too fucked up. There's cheating, there's juggling, there's liars, there's cheaters, there's... And then when somebody gets caught, they're fucking argumentative, they're aggressive. There's counterparts, twin flames. Why is the Hierophant and Ace of Wands there for Libra? Why is the Hierophant here and the Ace of Wands for Libra? Two of Wands, needing to choose a path. Leaving the past behind and choosing the future. Leaving past shit behind. Leaving the future. The trouble is with the Two of Wands is somebody who keeps their past in the picture. They turn their back to it. But it's like, well, listen, you can't turn your fucking back to the past and pretend it ain't there. It clearly is in the picture. You can see it. On the Rider Waite, you can fucking well see it. The past is still clearly visible in the picture. You can't just turn your back to it and pretend it don't exist. It fucking well do. 3 wands, so that they see a future with you. That could be marriage. They see a future. This couple, this is a couple getting married. The Hierophant is there. That could be marriage. They see a future with you. You see a future with them. You're waiting for your ships to come in. 4 coins. They ain't going to let you go. But the King of Wands. Look at the King of Wands. So, whoever this sexy dude is, he's a fucker. Look, he's a fucker. I mean, he's listen to the fucking what it says about him. Right, hold on, I can't see. It's getting dark now. Look, good job. We're at the end of the reading. Got a job to fucking see in this light. It says flirt, shameless flirt, over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, charmer, excited. What's that? What the fuck does that say? I can't. Hang on, let's grab the light on there a minute. Wait there, I gotta fucking read that. Heroic, travel, and sexy. But this is also somebody who's only in it for a good time, not a long time. They're in and out, and they're reckless with their energy. Reckless. They don't give a fuck who they're in. They're selfish. They're in it for themselves. But they're going to be sorry. They're going to be sorry they did that 5 of Cups, because it looks like they may lose you. Last card, everybody, because it's getting freaking dark now. Right. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here and the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Wands? Ace of Swords. Listen, you got all these aces in the reading. The only one you're missing is the Cups. You got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You got Ace of Swords twice. You got 3 aces in this reading. 3. That's brand new beginning across the board. Kind of thing. The only one you're missing is the Ace of Cups, which is the love. But you're happy. The truth is, you're happy in a relationship. This, whatever this is, you're making each other happy in this relationship. The 7 of Coins, but a queen of fuck's sake, I can't speak. The Queen of fucking Coins, Pentacles, she's the one that's kept waiting. She could be a Libra. Or there's a divorce. Or your scales are being balanced. And fair and just is being brought into a situation. A wrong is being made right. Knight of Cups. He's coming in to woo you. Whoever this is a charmer. Lover, lover, charmer, charmer. Very, very charming. Right, Libra, I'm done here. All right, I don't understand this, but it seems a bit fucked up, to be honest. It seems a bit messy. You know, it's like, I don't understand why somebody is, I mean, you've got a counterpart at stake here. I mean, that could be a separate story. Do you know what I mean? Or somebody may damage and lose that counterpart. Somebody here is a liar, a cheater, a thief, and a con, 7 of Swords, and they get caught doing that, red-handed. And they're angry about it because the tower comes down. The foundation just fucking comes tumbling down. Out of nowhere, just crashes. But that's because they got caught lying or whatever they did. They might be under heavy judgment because they kept a secret that they were dating 2 people behind the scenes. Anyway, Libra, what's the call out the energy? What's the time? Oh, it's an hour. Right, Libra, Taurus, Leo. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Aries, Libra, Taurus. Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio, Sag, Leo. Scorpio. Taurus. Aquarius. That's the energy on the board, Libra. You could be taking on that energy. Your person's taking on that energy. Or they are that energy. Or you've got it in your birth chart. Whatever the case is, Libra, take no shit. And I'll catch up with you next one. Love you. Bye.